Welcome to Horribly Wrong Comic Book Origins, where a non-comic fan takes a crack at a classic comic tale. Today's origin is Deadpool!
Alright, so the story of Deadpool is really two different stories that happen about 2 decades apart, Greg. I don't know if you know
Two different stories, 2 decades apart.
Yeah.
Let's get them.
Alright, so Deadpool's name is Daniel Grimwald.
Daniel Grimwald.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daniel Grimwald was
Sure.
born in the late 1920s during the height of the Depression, and he ends up joining, when he turns 17, he obviously lied like a lot of people did and joins the army in order to fight the Nazis, right, in Europe. And much to his dismay, he doesn't get sent to the European theater, he gets sent to the Pacific. And the Pacific, of course, Greg, if you know your history, as I do,
And you know I do.
that you know that the Pacific was a much more dangerous theater. You're fighting a much more dangerous foe in the Japanese. So Grimwald rises to the rank of lieutenant. He's kind of island hopping. He ends up on Bataan. And at Bataan, you know what happens there, Greg?
No, I don't.
The Bataan Death March, of course, happens.
Of course.
A lot of American soldiers die. It's a very serious thing, and the Japanese take a bunch of prisoners. And it's in the prison camp that Lieutenant Grimwald gets one of the 2 things that are really important to him that make him Deadpool.
Sure.
Grimwald is kind of a funny dude, right? And
Okay.
so the Japanese kind of take to him a little bit. They're beating the shit out of everyone else there. They're not feeding them, but they like Grimwald. And
Grimwald's just a stand-up comic to him.
Yeah, well,
just out there telling jokes in the Pacific Theater.
more on that later, Greg.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to jump ahead.
So Grimwald is the Japanese kind of take to him or whatever, and they end up trusting him. Now, of course, Greg, as you know, officers in the Japanese army would carry around katanas, right?
Sure.
And they really didn't use them, but at this point in World War II, but they carried them around with them, and they ended up kind of teaching him. They were getting drunk over some sake, and they ended up teaching him how to use a katana. Now, he kind of takes this skill and learns whatever, and basically in 1945, the Allies win. They liberate this camp. So that's one.
Perfect.
That's one part
That's
of it, right?
part of the story. Now we're going to another decade later.
Now, Grimwald is from Cincinnati, Ohio, and so he goes back to Cincinnati and gets a job at a normal office job. He actually utilizes, this isn't important to the story, Greg, but he utilizes the GI Bill to go back to college.
Aww.
So
I like that all of your origin stories involve people going to college.
Yeah. Well, education is
very important.
Education's
College
very important.
kids, stay in it.
So it's in the late 50s that the second part of Daniel Grimwald's story kind of comes to fruition.
Sure.
He wants to be a stand-up comic. He's really funny, right? He's a funny dude. His friends tell him, you should get up on stage. You're really great at it.
The Laurel and Hardy, they make a good buck. Why don't you go do it?
Of course. Who's on first and all these things? The thing about that
was
is
Abbott and Costello.
is that while he has a nice way about him, he's not a very good stand-up comic, and this makes him really angry.
Wait, why was he so successful in the Japanese camps then?
Because he just had a nice way about him.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't necessarily funny, and in fact, Greg, the Japanese had no idea what he was saying.
Oh.
So it was just kind of like a personal, like a kind of a vibe thing, and after the Bataan Death March. So he goes back to Cincinnati, gets his desk job. He's a stand-up comic. He's a failed stand-up comic. He washes out. It's at this point that he gets really upset, but he doesn't really have an evil way about him. As you know, Deadpool's not like a bad person. So he kind of combines the things that he loves and knows, one that he's really good at, one that he's not so good at. And this kind of plays out, of course, in the new Deadpool video game that we saw, in which he's constantly making wisecracks all the time. So he grabs.
They call it the masterwork, the Deadpool video game.
Now, this is what's really important about this story, Greg.
Yeah.
Is that when he leaves the Japanese camp, the prison camp in 1945, he sneaks out a katana from one of the officers.
Okay.
And he goes into his attic. He hadn't really seen it in a while. He goes into his attic in Cincinnati, Ohio, and he grabs the katana and he starts kind of, long story short, Greg, basically, he starts running around Cincinnati. It starts in Cincinnati, kind of goes around in more places, telling jokes, kind of wielding the sword, kind of fighting crime. He's kind of your typical kind of superhero with a little bit of a comedic slant, but he's really not that funny.
Oh.
And that's kind of the story about how he uses a katana and why he's a stand-up comic that makes
You got to the big parts. You got to the big parts.
So that's the story of Deadpool.
You're a little off on some, of course. Deadpool, the merc with a mouth. He's this assassin trained killer. Started off as this guy, Wade Wilson, then got involved with their Weapon X program, which gave him the ability to regenerate, just like Wolverine. But the problem was that Wade Wilson had cancer. He had some cancer tumors on him, right? So when he got this power, the body kind of fought back against the cancer, scarred his entire body. So he looks like he's been like a burn victim underneath the outfit. And so then he goes out now, and it drove him crazy too. It screwed with his brain, so he's got all these voices in his head, and he's kind of insane. He knows he's in a comic. He breaks the fourth wall and talks to us, the reader, often. So now
That sounds a little silly to me.
And he actually is really funny, as proven in the Masterwork Deadpool video game.
No, that doesn't sound right at all.
Sounds right to me.
Thanks for watching. Click here to watch Spider-Man's origin. Click here to watch Colin and Greg discuss Mustard. Click here to see the boys rank the top 25 PlayStation 3 games.